Okay, now next see our next topic is trade discount and cash discount. Okay, trade discount is the discount that is allowed by a wholesaler when we are purchasing bulk quantity of things from him. Okay, if I have went to a wholesaler to purchase any of the thing, okay, and I am purchasing that in bulk quantity, then he can allow me some of the discount. That discount is called trade discount. Okay, but this discount is not shown in the, I have written wrong, not shown in the bill. Okay, the bill that is also called invoice. Okay, the bill that the seller gives to us, that in that this trade discount is not shown. Okay, that is why we also not show it in the journal entry. Okay, clear with that? Next is the cash discount. Cash discount is allowed by the retailer. Okay, when consumer is buying something from a retailer, so this is the discount that has to be shown in the journal entry and also in the bill. Okay, so now see how we have to pass the entries of trade discount and cash discount. Okay, see, the first entry is goods purchased rupees 8,000 at trade discount of 5%. Okay, I have purchased the goods. Simple entry till this. What would be the entry? Goods have been purchased at rupees 8,000. So goods are coming in and cash is going out. So the entry should be purchase account debit to cash account. Okay, and as we have discussed, trade discount has not to be showed in the entry. Okay, so I'm not showing it. But see, have you paid 8,000? Okay, you have went to the person and you have purchased the goods of 8,000 but at discount. So you have not paid 8,000 na, you have paid the amount that is less. So how we will calculate the amount? 8,000 into 5% would be 400. Okay, so what amount you have paid? You have paid 7,600. 400 is the trade discount that he has given to you. Okay, so here it is not to be shown in the entry. Trade discount is not to be shown in the entry, but the amount has to be shown like this. Okay bache, clear with that? Next see, goods of rupees 9,000 sold at trade discount of 10% to Sameer. Okay, goods you are selling of 9,000 to Sameer. See, here is nowhere mentioned that that it has been on or the cash has been received or not. Okay, so we are assuming that it is on credit basis. Whenever the name of the person is given, then you have to mention the name of that person in the entry. Only when with the name it is written, like, see, goods of rupees 9,000 sold at trade discount of 10% to Sameer for cash. If for cash is mentioned, then that means this is a cash entry, cash transaction, but now it is a credit transaction. Okay, so see, if you are ignoring the trade discount, then the entry should be your goods have been sold, so cash has to be received. Okay, but cash has not received in this entry, so we have to get cash from Sameer. So the entry would be Sameer account debit to sales account. Right? See, now 9,000 at 10%, we have given the trade discount 10%. Okay, so how it has to be shown? 9,000's 10%, 900. This is the discount that has been given. So 8,100 has to be received from Sameer. Okay bache, clear with that? Now we will discuss, so before much, let we discuss this first. So see, sold goods to Raj for cash 15,000 at 5% cash discount. Now see, cash discount is to be shown in the entry. Okay, see, if simple entry, goods are sold to Raj for cash. See what I was discussing here, that why I have taken Sameer, because the word cash was not given there. Now it is mentioned that we have sold goods to Raj for cash. Okay, now here I have to ignore Raj because cash has been received. I want to receive the cash. Now cash has been received, so that simple entry needs to be cash account debit to sales account. Clear with this बच्चे? Cash account debit to sales account. Okay, now see, I have sold the goods. So whether I have received the discount or given the discount, I am selling the goods and someone is telling me to give discount. So that the thing is that I am allowing him the discount. Okay, so that way discount for me is a expense, not income. Okay, so all expenses are debit, so here we have to discount, we have to debit the discount. Check, clear with that? Because I am selling the goods and I am offering discount to someone, so that is my expense. So that is why debit all expenses, cash discount has to be debited. Okay, see now how we will pass the entry. Always the amount that was given to you, that you have to pass here, 15,000, because your goods were of 15,000. Okay, and you have given the discount of 5%. So 5% would be 750. So 750 is the discount that I have given to that person, and they will come 14,350. 14,250. So goods were of 15,000. I have given the discount of 750 and I have received the cash 14,250. Okay बच्चे, clear with that? Now next, purchase goods from Sham for cash 18,000. So this is clear with me that I have received the cash. So my entry would be, I have to ignore Sham. I don't know who is the Sham. Okay, purchase account debit to cash. So it is cash discount. I have to mention it. Okay, now I am purchasing the goods and someone is offering me the discount, so that discount is income for me, so cash discount should be credited. Okay, so now see, 18,000 here, 18,000. Okay, but I have got the discount of 10%. 18,000 is 10%, 1,800. So 1,800 has to be the discount. So I have paid less amount. Yes, I have paid 16,200. Okay, clear with that bache? I hope that these entries are clear with you. Now I am going to discuss the last one entry. See, this is an entry where purchase goods from Ram at 10,000 after allowing 5% cash discount and 5% trade discount. So here both of the discount has been provided. Okay, so how we will going to discuss this? See, purchase goods from Ram, nowhere it is mentioned that cash has been paid, so I have to take Ram. Okay, so entry should be purchase account debit to Ram. Okay, clear? See, the amount is 10,000. Before allowing cash discount, we need to allow trade discount. Okay, so trade discount is 5%. So it would be 500. Okay, 500 is your trade discount. See, so in the purchase account, now 10,000 less is 9,500. Okay, see, goods were of 10,000 and 5% trade discount has been allowed. Okay, so now you have to ignore that 10,000 because 9,500 has been came after you have calculated the amount of trade discount. Now we have to show 9,500 here. Clear? And then we are purchasing, so cash discount has to be credited. So cash discount would be here. So 9500's 5%. 475 would be the discount, and what I have paid 9025. Okay, see how I have solved it. Purchase goods for 10,000, but you have to allow 5% discount before. Okay, so we are only going to pass one entry. Okay, so 5% discount, 10,000's 5%, 500. Okay, and there I got 9500. I have to now ignore this and see your question should be purchase goods like 9500 and allowed 5% discount, and that would become simple. Okay bache, if there will be any I'll be giving you some of the sums related to it. Okay, solve it and ask your doubts if you will be having any of the doubts. Okay.